Yes, sir. Can we start, sir? Yeah. Start. A very good morning to one and all gathered here. Myself, Hemalata KN, takes a great pleasure to extend a warm welcome on behalf of Atria Institute of Technology to celebrate a remarkable achievement, our college's outstanding success in the NAAC accreditation. As we all know, the NAAC accreditation process is a rigorous evaluation of educational institutions in India. It involves a comprehensive assessment of various parameters, and achieving a high score is no small feat. But here, we all standing tall and proud. As we are to grace this occasion, I would like to welcome respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, excellencies, and dear faculty members. Before proceeding, I would like to request our supporting team to project college and NAAC AV.
A++. It's been a long journey. Last 1.5, 2 years, all of you have put in immense amount of work, from creating documents to implementing certain processes. The data was missing, having to recreate them, put everything together. Is the amount of effort, work that's gone in from each one of you has been exceptional, and I'd like to congratulate you again, and I'm very happy that all of you are part of this, and this is a great stepping stone for us on our journey. Hopefully next year we're going to go autonomous and grow from there. Thank you for being part of the Atria family, and looking forward to the journey.
Congratulations to all Atrians. We are celebrating the NAAC A++. It's really a momentous occasion for all of us. Probably the fourth institution to get A++ in the entire Karnataka. That's really a great honor, and it is a very momentous occasion to celebrate all Atrians. Once again, I congratulate all Atrians for having achieved A++ in the NAAC. At the outset, definitely we should thank a lot of people who have been supporting to us directly or indirectly. First of all, I wanted to acknowledge the management, benevolent management, particularly our chairman Sundar Raju sir, our trustee Nagaraju sir, our technical director Kaushik Raju, and they have been backbone of this achievement, and they have been supporting in and out. That has made us what we are today, getting a NAAC A++. Of course, definitely we should thank our governing council team and the academic advisory board team, and especially I would like to thank all the stakeholders, in particularly our alumni and all our students, and let me also acknowledge all our teaching and non-teaching fraternity. And specific, I wanted to acknowledge some of them. I was directly involved with some of the criterions, particularly when it comes to the curriculum aspect. Professor Venkategowda and team have done wonderfully well, getting A++ in the criteria 1. And the second criteria, teaching, learning and evaluation, and getting an A+, I should thank Dr. Arun Bolodi and team. They have done wonderfully well, and really it is a great achievement from the teaching, learning and evaluation team. And the third criterion, research, innovation and extension, is being headed by Professor Shanti Mahesh, having got the B++. Definitely I should congratulate you. Thank you for a wonderful support. And criteria 4, infrastructure and learning resources, has been taken care by Professor Nalnakshi, having got A++ again in the criteria 4. I congratulate the entire team. And go to the criteria for student support and progression, has been taken care by Professor Aishwarya and team, and we got A++ there, and again I'll congratulate the entire team. And the sixth criteria, governance, leadership and management, has been taken care by Professor Nagalingappa and team. Again we got A++ there. I congratulate the entire team of the criteria 6. Criteria 7, institutional values and best practices, has been taken care by Professor Surendra and team, getting an A+ in that, and definitely I should congratulate the entire team of the criteria 7. Let me also acknowledge IQAC head Professor Vasanthi, and let me also acknowledge the overall NAAC coordinator Professor Keshav Murthy, and overall what we got it as an A++. In the scale of 4, we got 3.54. That's again a great achievement. And definitely it is a time to acknowledge the people who have supported as an external experts who have come and guided us at the right time, at the right place. And definitely let me acknowledge Professor Balakrishna, Professor Karthikeyan, Professor Nagabhushan and Professor Prabhushankar have come and helped us as an experts in the NAAC to achieve this A++. Overall, it is a great achievement. Thank you so much once again to all the Atrians.
I am delighted to be heading IQAC even for the second cycle of NAAC accreditation under the leadership of Dr. T. N. Srinivasa, our former principal and current Registrar Evaluation of ETU. We have reached the heights of A++ grade in second cycle of NAAC accreditation. The third college in Bangalore to get A++ grade apart from BMS and CMRIT. My heartfelt thanks and congratulations to the whole team for their achievement.
I, Dr. Keshamurthy, Professor Department of ECE and College NAAC Coordinator. I am happy to congratulate everyone for this great achievement. Thank you everyone.
Dr. Radisson, I am in charge of Mechanical Engineering Department and in charge of NAAC Criteria 1 Curricular Aspects. Our criteria has been awarded the highest marks in the accreditation process. I would like to thank criteria coordinators of all departments, principal, IQAC head and all other peoples who have directly or indirectly supported and guided me to reach this stage. Thank you one and all.
So this is criteria 2, teaching, learning and evaluation in NAAC, which is the most important criteria in terms of evaluation, scoring 350 marks, and the effort that team have put to score the 3.41 score in criteria 2 itself for A++. So I thank all my team members and I congratulate all the Atrians for achieving the highest score in this NAAC accreditation. All the best.
I'm proud to be heading criteria 3. Congratulations to everyone who made this achievement possible. Our college has reached new heights and together we will continue to win.
Myself, Dr. Nalinakshi, Vice Principal of Atria Institute of Technology. I take this pride that we have achieved a NAAC A++ with a score of 3.54 marks as a grade of A++, which is one of the best achievement we have made in Bangalore. It is the fourth college we have received with A++ grade, and I was heading one of the criteria, which is criteria 4, which is crossed the average score of 3.54, which is 3.60. Right? I congratulate and thanks to each and every Atrian involved in this. It's a great teamwork and hard work. Thank you.
Very happy and proud to say that we have got NAAC A++ grade. This is not a single day's achievement. People have been working for years together to reach this destination. I thank management for their wholehearted support and Dr. TNS to be constantly the pillar for all our endeavors, and all the faculty, non-teaching staff and the heads of various departments for achieving this, and thanks to everyone and thanks for this great success.
Finally, our hard work, dedication and commitment have paid off. We have achieved a prestigious A++ grade in NAAC accreditation. I am proud to be in charge of criteria 6.
I am Dr. Surendra, Professor and Head of Civil Engineering Department. I got an opportunity to take care of criteria 7 in the NAAC. With all my team effort, our team has done a wonderful work and we achieved A++. So we congratulate the entire team, the entire Atria family for this wonderful achievement.
It's a moment of pride and honor for us that Atria Institute of Technology is being awarded with the NAAC A++. I congratulate the entire team, the criteria heads and people who were directly or indirectly involved in setting up the milestone in the success story of Atria. All the best from the Department of LC. Thank you.
Congratulations to the team of Atria, which has achieved A++ NAAC accreditation. This will surely help from the point of view of admission for us in the future, where we would look at getting students from across the world. Thank you.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. NAAC A++ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏಟ್ರಿಯಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತ ಸಾಧನೆ. ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಕಾಲೇಜಿನವರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏಟ್ರಿಯಾನವರು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸಹಕರಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಏಟ್ರಿಯ ವೃಂದದವರಿಗೆ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
Congratulations to all Atrians. It's a great achievement of Atria Institute of Technology. Our library e-resources as a part of Criteria 4, it has got A++. I thank each and everyone for their kind support to get A++. Thank you all.
Wow, that was a really nice visuals, and thank you so much team for your effort in bringing down the video beautifully. Shubham karoti kalyanam arogyam dana sampada shatru buddhi vinashaya deepa jyotir namostute. The lamp lighting ceremony symbolizes the dispelling of darkness and the arrival of knowledge, hope, and positivity. It is a moment of significance. I am honored to invite the delegates, management team, and excellencies to step forward and light the lamp, signifying the start of this event. Please, sir.
जगज्जालपालं खजत्कण्ठमालं शरच्चन्द्रबालं महादैत्यकालं
Thank you, one and all. May the light of knowledge and inspiration shine bright. Thank you again. Welcoming is an honor. Welcoming today's gathering is a privilege and a tribute too. I'm delighted to invite our respected Principal in Charge, Dr. Nalinakshi N, to present welcome remarks of the day. Ma'am.
Thank you, Hema. Good teams become great ones when the members trust each other enough to surrender the me for the we. A pleasant morning and a warm welcome to the gathering. I, Dr. Nalinakshi N, would take this opportunity to invite you to the Thanksgiving ceremony of the NAAC A++ grade achieved by Atria Institute of Technology. This day is designed to be celebrated. It is a day to recognize the contributions of every member of Atria family, who have proved that the determination and perseverance one can achieve even greater heights. The NAAC A++ grade is a dream come true moment for all of us. Through trials and hardships, we are able to achieve this milestone, and today we take this opportunity to share our gratitude for the amazing job achieved by the Atria family. With this, I'm honored to welcome the gathering, and to begin with, I would like to welcome our chairman, Shri Sundaraju sir. Sir, I strongly emphasize that we could not have done this without your support, and we hope that we have tried to achieve a small vision of yours. May I request Dr. T.N. Srinivasa to welcome sir with a bouquet. May I now welcome our trustee, Sri Nagaraju sir, who had dedicated most of his time to ensuring that the college would rejuvenate in a new building. Sir, we just cannot believe how the new classrooms were constructed and brought up in the blink of an eye, and we would solely like to thank you for the same. I kindly request Dr. T.N. Srinivasa sir to welcome sir with a bouquet. I would also like to welcome our technical director, Sri Kaushik Raju sir, in his absentia, who had guided and supported us during the visit. I would also like to welcome Mr. Karthik Raju, Director Atria Groups, who has guided and supported us in all the ways. May I request Dr. T.N. Srinivasa sir to welcome Mr. Karthik Raju with a flower bouquet. I consider this as my privilege to welcome Dr. T.N. Srinivasa, former Principal, Registrar Evaluation VTU, who had sowed the seed of NAAC in us. In December 2020, Dr. T.N. Srinivasa, an academician and a great visionary leader, joined AIT as principal and indeed acted as a torchbearer of NAAC Cycle 2 preparations. He towers over many others when it comes to his contribution in heralding the second renaissance in the history of institutional growth. The journey from NAAC Cycle 1 to Cycle 2 has been an eventful one. Sir, all this would not have been possible without your vision for the growth of Atria. We are highly indebted to your commitment and dedication, sir. May I now request our trustee, Sri Nagaraju sir, to welcome Dr. T.N. Srinivasa with a bouquet. May I also welcome our GC members who have contributed to the well-being of the Institute. May I request Dr. Arun Balodi, Professor and Head Department of ECE, to hand over a bouquet to our GC members. To begin with, I would like to welcome Dr. P. Ramaya in his absentia, Dr. K. Balavira Reddy Sir, Dr. S. Mohan in his absentia, Mr. Ram Mohan Rao in his absentia, and Dr. M. K. Venkatesh in his absentia. May I also welcome our AAB members who are a big asset to our institution. May I call upon Dr. Surendra H.J., Professor and Head, Department of Civil Engineering, to welcome each of them with a bouquet. To begin with, I welcome Dr. K. N. Balasubramanya Murthy in his absentia, Dr. Rajesh Siddhavatam, Dr. S. N. Sridhara in his absentia, Dr. Naga Hanumaya in his absentia, Dr. Viraj Kumar in his absentia, Dr. M. Mathirajan in his absentia, Dr. K. N. Subramanya in his absentia, Professor V. R. Ravi Kumar in his absentia, and Dr. Dinesh P.A. Welcome you, sir. I would also like to welcome our former principals who had laid the foundation stones of our institute. AIT wouldn't have achieved its glory without their contributions. May I now invite Dr. Nagalingappa, Professor and Head MBA Department, to welcome our beloved principals. To begin with, Dr. Venkatakrishna Rao, who served from 2000 to 2007 in his absentia, Dr. Netaji Ganeshan from 2007 to 2009 in his absentia, Dr. T.C. Manjunath from 2009 to 2010, Dr. Shivakumar MS from 2010 to 2015, Dr. K.S. Rajanandam from 2015 to 2016 in his absentia, Dr. K.V. Narayan Swamy from 2016 to 2020. We highly acknowledge Sir's contribution for giving his inputs and traveling with us throughout his journey. May I also welcome our well-wishers who have generously contributed their support for the growth of the institute. May I call upon Dr. Venkategowda, Professor and Head, Department of Mechanical Engineering, to welcome our well-wishers with a bouquet. To begin with, I extend my heartfelt welcome to Dr. Balkrishna in his absentia, Dr. Nagabhushan, Dr. Karthikeyan, Dr. Prabhu Shankar in his absentia, Sri Santosh Kanekar, Dr. Nagesh, Dr. Nagesh, Ms. Shilpa, Ms. Meghna, Dr. Anand T.R., and Mr. Shaheen in his absentia. A warm welcome to all of you. I would like to welcome all the criterion heads, our HODs, who have tremendously strived to bring the best from the teams. Dear leads, it's your commitment and drive that has made this day possible. May I request Dr. Mamata, Head MCA Department, and Dr. Devi Kannan, in charge HOD CSC Department, to welcome our criterion heads. To begin with, Dr. Venkategowda, Professor and Head of Mechanical Department, who led Criteria 1, the curricular aspects. Dr. Arun Ballodi, Professor and Head of the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, who led Criteria 2, Teaching, Learning and Evaluation. Dr. Shanti Mahesh, Professor and Head of the Information Science Engineering Department, who led Criteria 3, Research, Innovation and Extensions. Dr. Aishwarya P., Professor and Head of the Computer Science Department, who led Criteria 5, Student Support and Progression in her absentia. Dr. Nagalingappa, Professor and Head of the MBA Department, who led Criteria 6, Governance, Leadership and Management. Dr. Surendra H.J., Professor and Head of the Civil Department, who led Criteria 7, Institutional Values and Best Practices. I must definitely express my gratefulness to our IQAC head, Dr. Vasanthi S., in her absentia, who had the energy to drive the coordinators and put things into place. I would also like to appreciate and welcome Dr. Keshavamurthy, our NAAC coordinator, who had dedicated himself to this success. I would also like to welcome our HODs, MCA department and in charge HOD CSE department, Dr. Devi Kannan, heads of the supporting department and the functional heads. May I request to begin with Dr. Mamta, Professor and Head MCA Department, Dr. Devi Kannan, Professor in charge HOD Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. HR Anant, Director Training and Placements, Dr. Usha, Librarian, Mr. John Worth, Director of Admissions, Mrs. Archana Mota, Convener Cultural Committee, Mr. Vijay Swaroop, Head ITKM, Mr. Narayan Swami, Admin Exam Section, Mrs. Indrani PV, Head Accounts, Mr. Srivatsa, Facility Manager, Mr. Subbaraju N, in charge Campus Maintenance, Mr. Harish T, NCC CTO, Mr. Ponnappa SS, Physical Education Director, Mr. Om Prakash, NSS Coordinator, Mr. Joyal, Boys Hostel Warden, Mrs. Ganga, Girls Hostel Warden. I would fail in my duties if I did not acknowledge the presence and support of my fellow teaching and non-teaching faculty, without whom this achievement wouldn't have been possible. I would like to welcome all of you to the gathering. Thank you all. Let the spirit of knowledge burn bright. Thank you once again. I would like to welcome our AAB member, Ravi Kumar sir, Viraj Kumar sir. Request Dr. Surendra H.J. to welcome him with a bouquet.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your generous and earnest welcome address. I take this as an honor. Yes. I take this as an honor to welcome Dr. Nalinakshi N, Faculty Representative GC, In Charge Principal, Vice Principal, Professor and Head, Basic Science Department for the success celebration. May I request Dr. Shanti Mahesh, Head of the Department, Information Science and Engineering, to present a token of welcome to our Principal. Thank you, ma'am. We are all honored to have with us today someone who has played an instrumental role in our college's remarkable journey of NAAC accreditation. That is none other than Dr. T.N. Srinivasa, our beloved former principal, current Registrar Evaluation VTU. With years of experience and expertise, he is the perfect person to share with us the inspiring story, journey of NAAC in Atria. Sir, the stage is all yours.
Good morning. The pranams to the founders of the Atria group, Shri Chinnaswamy Raju sir and Shri Kupparaju sir, have made a wonderful foundation on which we have built the empire of Atria. It's further nurtured by the second generation. Again, Sri Sundar Raju sir and Nagaraju sir. I can see again the third generation has started helping us, like Karthik Raju, Kaushik Raju, and Meghana as a third generation. A wonderful Atrian family has made all of us what we are today. Probably the verticals has been built. A great visionary leadership. We are into Atria convergence technology. We are into Atria power. We are into education. This is where you can see a great family into diversified areas of interest, and we are into hospitality. You name the business, it is there with the Atria family. We are so fortunate to be a part of such a wonderful family. When it comes to the Atria Institute of Technology, it started in the year 2000. And the journey of more than 2 decades, a lot of people have helped what we are and what are all the achievements. A wonderful foundation, wonderful guidance, encouragement, and the support by a lot of people. This is a day to remember the former principals of Atria Institute of Technology. This is the day to remember the governing council members. This is the day to remember academic advisory board. This is the day to remember great visionary trustees. This is the day to remember all the teaching fraternity. This is the day to remember non-teaching fraternity. This is a day to remember the people who have helped directly or indirectly what we are today. On behalf of myself, on behalf of everyone, let me thank the benevolent management having come out with a wonderful plan of the success meet of NAAC journey. We should really thank the management for this. A big round of applause to the trustees and the management have planned for the day to celebrate. Dear friends, you know very well, to reach to certain heights, a lot of people have helped. In the journey, when we initiated to start with the NAAC first cycle, we have successfully completed in 2016, getting the grade of B, and we have completed 5 years of the journey, wherein our founders and governing council members, particularly we should remember Dr. Balvira Reddy sir, has personally guided the entire journey, and we have made the foundation for the NAAC. Always the NAAC will speak about the quality initiation, quality sustenance, and quality enhancement. What level of the quality has been enhanced in the academics, teaching, learning, pedagogy, maybe in terms of training, maybe in terms of placements, maybe in terms of ICT tools, teaching, learning, how you are most effective. That's what just Sundar sir said rightly. Whatever the files has been built for the NAAC, if you practice only that, you are going to reach to the greater heights. This is what the visionaries will speak. Dear friends, when we are discussing in the governing council meeting, I cannot forget the day Shri Balvira Reddy sir has identified. I am not quite happy with the SWAC. The SWAC, the strength, weakness, opportunities and challenges of the institution is not properly defined. I don't know whether you are aware of it or not. For the NAAC, there is a basic foundation, dear friends. Immediately, I requested Balvira Reddy sir, why can't you come and guide us so that we can do a better projection about our SWAC. He has spent almost 4 to 5 days in the Atria campus. Personally, from morning to evening, he used to guide us. Every sentence he used to correct. This is better, this is better. Probably the beautiful, whatever it has been now projected, the SWAC, but for the contribution of our Balvira Reddy sir, we cannot show that wonderful SWAC for Atria Institute of Technology. Sir, hands off to you. So thank you so much for guiding us. It's a first foundation we have built with the SWAC. Each department he has gone through, SWAC of computer science, SWAC of information science, SWAC of mechanical, like that in every sentence he used to correct. We used to send him through online as well. We used to correct it and again send it back. This is what the final SWAC we have finalized, and the same SWAC has been submitted to the NAAC. Always, dear friends, before framing of an assessment, we call it, reports, the SWAC plays a major role what we are going to submit, and every sentence in their report, they will cut and paste from the SWAC. That's what normal procedure it happens. As a back end of the assessor, and that is made us to be a very strong in building up the SWAC for the Atria Institute of Technology. Once again, a hands off to the governing council and our well-wisher. Probably, I used to remember the Balvira Reddy sir, very dynamic person. I don't want to tell the age of the sir. At this age, he has spent hours together on the dais. Sir, hands off to you for your energy, strength and commitment and dedication to the Atria family. Dear friends, I wanted to tell you, probably I'll take little more time on this with the permission of the management. See, any management, they'll have the planning and it has to be executed. As per the plan and the budget, confined to that. So normally we are going to do it for the year. An year, all of a sudden when it comes about the NAAC and the development, infrastructure, in terms of our projections, in terms of our financial burden on the system, when I discussed with the management, particularly Sundar sir and Nagaraj sir, we have spent only half an hour time on this, projected these are the budgets where we may have to spend more, and only one thing they said, end of the day, focus on the goal. Always the goal, what is that goal you are going to focus? You achieve it, whatever it may be, we are there with you, with the team. Nothing to worry about it. He said only all the best. Sir, thank you so much for all the support you have extended in terms of finances, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of whatever we have achieved today. The back-end team is the trust. So ASKB Trust, that's why I said the trustees are very strong with us. So much of like a family, they have taken care, all of us. And every moment they used to say, yes, this has to be done. What is next? What is next, like that. Even when I had a last week, Sunday, there was 1 hour discussion on the topics. There is nothing more than that. Next focus is autonomous. Only one word from the trustees said, we are moving towards the autonomous. Our next target is already fixed for Atria, Institute of Technology. So you have to concentrate on autonomy. See, that's called the vision. Always when you are planning to move from the tier 2 to tier 1 level now, we are already achieved the NAAC with a very good plus, whatever the grade we have achieved, there is a lot of advantages we have to acclaim. First advantage, we can go for the NRI admissions, and over and above 15% admissions you are going to climb with the same infrastructure and the same faculty. You need not recruit separately for them. There's an additional revenue, it happens. And dear friends, most of us, you know that we are going to get an NRIs on a special consideration. The countries are going to sponsor them with a 1.7 lakhs per year, a total expenditure per student. The sponsored quota, we are eligible. Only institution with the A plus and above are eligible for the international sponsored quota. That is again, our director of admission should think of it, how we are going to grow in that. Again, third, I said rightly, we have already planned to move from tier 2 level institution to the tier 1 level institution, which is one step very close to the degree awarding university or degree awarding institution. This is what our growth. Probably we can go into so once you become an autonomous status, again there are a lot of advantages. Flexibility in your teaching learning, flexibility in your syllabus, industry ready syllabus. You can frame it, and you can think of the admissions will naturally increase for the so many other reasons as well. Students between the affiliated and the autonomous, normally I used to say the advantages. So here they are going to get 2 additional examinations compared to affiliated, whereas one is fast track exam, another is the makeup examination. Again here the students will never look at the failures between the semesters. That's where compared to affiliated and autonomous, the percentage of the pass will increase. CGP grades will increase, provided if you take care of the students in the teaching learning pedagogy. And industry ready. For example, some industry, if they are looking for like a 20 candidate specialized in IoT, specialized in AI and ML, though he may be a mechanical student, you can train them in certification programs, and you can define an exclusive syllabus for them, and then you can train and you can release them with the marks cards. And you have the flexibility to go for the honors degree. You have the flexibility to go for the minor degree. You have a lot of flexibilities there in the teaching learning pedagogy. Therefore, an autonomous institutions can use all these advantages. So having got this achievement and whatever we got it, A++ will have many more advantages. I am sincerely requesting all the Atrians to make use of each advantage and grow with the system. You know very well, now 17 colleges in the entire Karnataka affiliated to Visvesvaraya Technological University is autonomous institutions. Now 5 more already it has been granted. So 17 plus 5, it's almost to 22. Now 10 more institutions have applied last year. Now almost 30-40 institutions will come under autonomous background. Degree will be awarded by the Visvesvaraya Technological University. So whatever you are going to follow the teaching learning pedagogy and strictly with more than 25% to 30% in the different syllabus you can frame on your own. So with a slight deviation of 30% syllabus, and then you can think of the teaching learning and ICT tools enabled, whatever is the research parks you can develop, innovation incubation centers you can develop, lot of things which you can do it. That's why I think it is the blessings of the management, blessings of the entire the team together. What we have achieved, A++ will have many more advantages like this. I wanted each one of you to please utilize. Probably the management like this we will never find and we will never get. Anything, whatever been asked for it, once you convince them, it has been approved. That's what, it's my experience, personal experience with the management. That's why always I used to say the benevolent management. This is the time, and on behalf of all of you here, so my sincere request to the heads of the department to join hands to felicitate our management body. I sincerely request Chairman Sir and Nagaraju Sir and Kaushik is not there today, Karthik is there, and all of them to please come over to the dais. So I request all the heads of the departments to join hands for the felicitation to the benevolent management for the day with a big round of applause. Sir, please. ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಶಂಕರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೈಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರ This is again a day to remember and honor our governing council members, the great person and visionary leader with us, Balvira Reddy sir is there. I request Balvira Reddy sir to please come on to the dais, sir. Please, sir, please, please. Academic Advisory Board. And it is also a so it's also a day to remember our academic advisory board members. I can see here they have come here, Dr. Viraj Kumar, Professor, Indian University of Science. I request Viraj sir to come over, and Professor Dinesh is here from Mathematics Department, and Professor from MSRIT. I request both of them to come over to the dais. Please come, sir. It's again day to remember all former principals of the Atria Institute of Technology to witness this great momentous occasion. We can see here Dr. M.S. Shivkumar sir, former Registrar of VTO and a former Vice Chancellor of CMRIT, as well as the present Executive Council member. Sir, please. And I can also see here Dr. T.C. Manjunath, a former principal of Atria Institute of Technology. Please, sir. I can also see Dr. K.V. Narayanaswamy. Please, sir. Please join. In fact, we have invited Dr. Venkat Krishna sir and Rajanandam as well, and they have some addition already preoccupied. They have conveyed their best wishes to the program. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು?
ಕಾರ್ತಿಕೇಯನು, ನಾಗಭೂಷಣ್, ಸಂತೋಷ್, ಮೇಘನ, 4.
Again, this is a time to remember our well-wishers. I request Dr. M. Karthikeyan to join and Dr. Nagabhushana SV to join and Shri Meghana Raju to join, please, as a well-wishers. Yeah, and Shri Santosh to join, please. Please, sir. 2 minutes. Sir, please come. Okay. ಬನ್ನಿ. Let me also request Dr. Anand to please come over. Please, sir. Please, sir. Sir. Dr. Anand is the first person to interview me for the Atria Institute of Technology. So this is a time to honor the criterion heads. I request Karthik and Nagaraj sir to join hands to hand over the mementos to the criterion heads. First, as a criterion head 1, I request honor Dr. Venkate Gowda. Venkate Gowda. Criteria 2, teaching, learning, evaluation, headed by Arun Barodi. I request Arun Barodi to keep number 1. The score is 3.41. Bless. Criteria 3, Research, Innovation and Extension, headed by Professor Shanti Mahesh and team. Big round of applause. The score is 3 in the scale of 4. Next team to be ready, the criteria 5, the student support and progression, headed by Professor Aishwarya and team. Criteria 5, the score is 3.75, again scoring A++ in the criteria 5. Student support and progression. The next team to be ready, governance, leadership and management. Professor Nagalingappa and team, governance, leadership and management. I request Indrani also to join. There is accounts department. Indrani, governance. values and best practice. Overall NAAC coordinator Professor Keshav Murthy. Overall credit goes to Keshav Murthy, getting score of 3.54. And I request Vice Principal to join, and also I request IPAC head Vasanti. Okay, she is absent. John Worth, Director of Admissions. Ponnappa, Physical Education Director. Narayan Swami MS, Admissions. Om Prakash B, NSS Coordinator. Harish, NCC. Srivatsa, Facility Manager. Shri Subbaraju, In Charge Campus. Archana R. Moto, Cultural Coordinator. Mr. Joel, Warden, Boys Hostel. Ganga, Warden, Girls Hostel. All to join, please. It was really a tough journey we have undergone. Most of them, they may not be aware of it. It's a time to, just recollect. We know when we have completed the cycle 1 and the cycle 2, normally cycle 2 inspection will be tougher than the cycle 1. Cycle 1, normally they consider as the first time we are going, and the cycle 2 is very tough because they are going to assess in all respects. They are going to evaluate the 5 years records. Whatever the 5 years, the past records, how you have maintained it, CO, PO, mapping, attainment, what and all, like teaching, learning, pedagogy. It starts from infrastructure, and very specific challenge for is the cycle 1 report. The cycle 1 report, normally they will keep as a base reference for the cycle 2 assessment. Whenever we are working on the cycle 2, we have to be utmost cautious to build properly the records of the cycle 1 where we have lost marks. So purely based on that, we actually started working, and when we submitted an application, it was really mentally no one we are prepared to face the NAAC cycle 2. But one opportunity for us is, by that time we have completed the NBA, so for 5 programs, that has made us to learn a lot of things, that has made us to build a lot of records for the past 4 years. But 2 more years we supposed to again update the records. That's where the challenge was, and definitely we should thank all the faculty members. They have really done a wonderful job in preparing as per the requirement of the NAAC, as per the formats of the NAAC, as per the assessment outcomes of the NAAC. That's where we have seen. And when we have uploaded, definitely this is a time to thank all the students, because the first it goes to the student satisfactory survey. We have got full marks in student satisfactory survey. Big round of applause to all our students. They have really helped us, because it is a back-end team. So the message will go to them. They are going to assess the institution. So through the online, that way we got it, full marks there. Again, that is a 1+ point for us. So once you get the minimum marks required, the student satisfactory survey, then the next, the DVV starts. That is data validation and verification starts. And definitely, so we are most successful, getting around 29 queries related to the DVV. All queries have been addressed and uploaded, and we got an excellent assessment in the DVV, where we got almost 3 point, so 4.5 or 4.6 we could able to get it in the DVV first cycle I am talking, the second cycle of the first visit. Again, the peer team visit headed by S.K. Singh, Vice Chancellor, Radisson Technological University, Kota. He was the chairman of the first visit, and accompanied with Vishal Goyal, Professor, GLA University, Mathura, Uttar Pradesh, and Syed Samir Fatima. She is a registrar, Anurag University, former principal, College of Engineering, Usmania University, Hyderabad. They are the 3-member committee. They have visited. They have assessed everything. They have uploaded. Dear friends, after that, the 4th May, that is 24th and 25th April, they have visited and assessed and uploaded. And 4th May, we got the result saying that your institution is going for re-DVV as well as revisit for the peer team. It was a shocking for all of us. But of course, mentally, we have also prepared for that, because normally in the NAAC or any other evaluation system, a deviation of the 10% from the original cycle, cycle 1 marks and the cycle 2 marks, a deviation of more than 10% will automatically refers to the revisit. But in our case, specifically, the first time it has gone for re-DVV, re-data validation and verification also. Both has been referred. That means we have scored more than 15% marks compared to the cycle 1 in DVV as well as on the peer team visit. Therefore, they have referred for the Executive Council of the NAAC has referred for the second visit. So the second visit again, it has made very clear on 19th and 20th of June 2023 under the chairmanship of Professor Jacob, a former Pro Vice Chancellor, Cochin University of Science and Technology, Kerala, and the members Saroj Kumar Mahapatra is a professor, Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, Punjab, and Syed Akil Ahmad, member coordinator, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Integral University, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. They are the second team have visited. Even they are very wonderful people. And after that, they have submitted and it will go to the final executive council and they have announced. But unofficially, we came to know the first cycle we got it A+, the second cycle, first visit A+, but the second visit of the second cycle that has made us to go to A++. I think big round of applause to the entire assessors. The difference is 0.04 marks. The first time 3.50, the second visit of the team, it has went up to 3.54. It is really fortunate, and initially we have a lot of tensions and people started talking all that the related between the failures and the success. Always we have to bear all these kind of pains. I really thanks to all the people who have involved in that. Once again, I congratulate the entire Atria Institute of Technology and supported by the wonderful management. So once again, thank you so much for having invited me here. Thank you so much to meet me as a part of this wonderful success meet of the NAAC A++. Thank you one and all present here.
Thank you so much, sir. A huge round of applause again for his insightful words. I request the management team, HODs, to join for the felicitation of our former principal, Registrar Evaluation VTU, Dr. T.N. Srinivasa. Nim felicitations, sir. I request Balavi Reddy sir also to join for the felicitation. Management. You deserve for that, sir. You deserve for that. Sir, ma'am, my CCA team also. CCA team, Bhaskar sir, Bhaskar sir.
తెలియదా I request Kulakarni sir, our backbone of our media and publicity, to come over, please. And Vinod is also here. Media, please come, sir. They have given a wonderful publicity, Vinod also, for even after getting NAAC A++, more than 30 papers, we have witnessed the Atria Institute of Technology NAAC A++, so notification has come, more than 30 papers. ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್, ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ.
ಹಲೋ, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸರು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಿದಂತೆ ನಾನು ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ರಂಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟವನು. ಈ ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ರಂಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟವರು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸುಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಸರ್ಗೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ದಿವಸ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸುಸಂಧಿ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಂಥ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಕಟ್ಟಿಟ್ಟ ಬುತ್ತಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸುದಿನ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ದಿವಸ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ನೀವೇನು ಒಂದು ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ದೇವರು ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟೇ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಸಂಭ್ರಮವೇ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ. ಈ ಪೀಠಿಕೆ ಹಾಕಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಚ್ಛಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. 2020ನೇ ಇಸವಿಯ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಧ್ವಜಾರೋಹಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಸರು ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು, ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಆ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಅಟ್ರಿಯಾ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ದಿವಸ ಧ್ವಜಾರೋಹಣ ಮಾಡಿದ ದಿವಸ, ಅವತ್ತು ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದ್ರಿ ಅವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಧ್ವಜಾರೋಹಣ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದರು. ಇದೊಂದು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಂಥ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಅವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಈ ನ್ಯಾಕ್ ++ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪೂರ್ವ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆಗಳೇ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದು. ಆದರೆ ಅವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಸರು ನಮ್ಮ ಧ್ವಜ ದಿವಸ, ಅವತ್ತು ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ದಿವಸ, ಸುದಿನ, ಅವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ದೃಢ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಮುಂದಿನ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೋದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು NAAC ++ ನಾವು ಪಡಿತೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಅವತ್ತೇನು ಅವರು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಆ ದೃಢ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪದ ಈ ಶುಭ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದು ಒದಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಚ್ಛಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸುದಿನ ಅಂತ. ಇವತ್ತೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸುದಿನೇ. ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸುದಿನ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಪಡೆದಂಥ ಈ NAAC ++ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸಂಭ್ರಮದಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಅಟ್ರಿಯ ಬಳಗದೊಂದಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಆಚರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಸುದಿನ. ಈ ಸುದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಂತು, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಟ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಅಟಾನಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಪಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ. ಆ ಅಟಾನಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಪಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ದೃಢ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪವನ್ನು ನೀವು ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಈ ಅಟ್ರಿಯಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅಟಾನಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಸಿಗಲಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಸುದ್ದಿನೂ ನಾನೇ ನನ್ನ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಕಟಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ನನಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಅಟಾನಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಏನು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಸೇರಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಕೂಡೋಣ, ಸಂಭ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇದನ್ನು ಆಚರಿಸೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅಟ್ರಿಯಾ ಟೀಮಿದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಚ್ಛಾಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. To shed more light on the significance of this achievement and the path ahead, I would like to invite Shri Karthik S. Raju to share his thoughts with us.
Very warm welcome to everyone. This is a momentous occasion for us, and I want to thank every one of you for putting in the effort. I know it's taken a lot of hard work to get us here, but congratulations. And I wanted to thank our governing council members, Shri Balvi Reddy, Shri Ramaya, who's not here, and all the others who have guided us and brought us here today. It is quite a commendable achievement that we have achieved, and then for that I think the credit goes to everyone who's put in a lot of work for this. I also want to take this opportunity to thank our past principals, Dr. Shiv Kumar, Dr. Manjunath, Dr. Srinivas, also our current principal and vice principal, Dr. Aishwarya, Dr. Nalinakshni. It's all their work and effort that has paid off, and then got us this accolade. And I think this is just the beginning. I hope that this milestone marks further achievements and further goals that we can strive for. And I hope that we use this milestone to motivate us further to achieve greater heights. For now, let us celebrate this occasion. Thank you all, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to call Dr. Balavira Reddy, our governing council member, to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Very, very good afternoon. I thought every one of you are sleeping. Already 12:30. Okay, I will not take much time. Otherwise, we professors will take, professors are there, usually 2 to 3 hours, I think. Respected Sundar Raj Garu, Nagaraju, and Karthik, and other principals, head of departments, invitees, professor from IISc and other, all teaching faculty and non-teaching faculty, staff, and guests, my dear friends. It is really a very great achievement. It is not a small achievement. Today, we have to remember one person, no doubt starting Kuppaswamy Raju, Chinnaswamy Raju Garu. Chinnaswamy Raju Garu is the main person for all these things from the starting of this institution. In 2000, you may not be knowing, I was the Director of Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. One day he came to me, "Sir, I would like to start engineering college next year." I said, "Why next year? Start this year itself." Nothing is there, no building, nothing, no labs, etc. How can I start, sir? Because next 10 days, within 10 days, everything will be closed for that academic year. Within 10 days, he has provided the facilities, bringing all the lab facilities, etc. from where? Saram VIT, which is the sister institution. From there is no road, Kacha road, they made it. That is how he started his initiation. He is a great visionary. We should not forget him. That is how he started in 2000, this great institution. And again, in 2016, sir, we will go for NAAC accreditation. He is very much interested for NAAC accreditation. And then whom we have to make, I think Vasanti was made as the coordinator at that time. And that is how we have divided criteria-wise some faculty at that time. I think many faculty are there who have worked in that 2016-17. Criteria-wise, all the criteria-wise we made it. That is the foundation for our, this particular achieving this A++, etc. Even though we have got B++ at that time, but that is the foundation. We can see what it has been done in 2016. After completing, after submission, I think he was supposed to go to USA for checkup. I think except his family and myself, nobody knows it. Even the principal of the institution was not known that he is going to USA. That is how. And we are traveling that evening from Atria to his house. On the way, I said, "Sir, after coming over, my returning, next week, we will have it. All our faculty members who have worked for the NAAC, we will have in Atria, at that time no Radisson, Atria Institute, we will have a big party, sir." That is what he said. But we could not get that particular party. I think today that has come after 2023. I think it has taken us more than 6 years for that to happen. But I think we have to remember him. And no doubt, as mentioned by our Srinivas, it is, we should not stop with this one. We have to go autonomous status. Many advantages are there. He has already said what are the advantages, etc. And this VTU, when I was Vice Chancellor of Visvesvaraya Technological University, we started in 2006-07 giving autonomous status to the institution in the country, engineering, as far as the engineering programs are concerned. First we gave 14 colleges. I think Professor Shivkumar is also there as a registrar at that time. 14 institutions we have given autonomous status, thinking many advantages are there in that one. Even today, you can see, as mentioned by Professor, I need not repeat it, many advantages are there, and we can increase the results also. I think we can improve the results, and which is going to help you NIRF ranking. I think it is the high time not only getting autonomous status, getting autonomous status is very easy after obtaining A++ accreditation by NAAC. Automatically you will get it. Only thing is you have to apply. If you apply, you will get it autonomous status. That is no problem. But achieving NIRF, National Institutional Ranking Framework, if you have to improve it, there will be 3 categories of the institutions under this one. That is the under National Education Policy, I think, etc. That is the research university, research intensive university, teaching intensive university, and autonomous status. We must become category 1. If you have to become category 1, your NIRF ranking must be within 100. That is what we have to plan today. Today, all the faculty, let me congratulate you. I think I have already done when you got it. Once again, many times I will be congratulating you. If you get NIRF ranking, once again, within 100, I think you will be, your management and all of us, we will be very much happy. And so that we can go, the quality of the institution will be known because based on the NIRF ranking. And tomorrow, all your funding facilities will be based on NIRF ranking. Please remember, I hope that you will take it up seriously and do it in the next 2024. 2024 will be, don't bother. If you're not first year, within 2-3 years, we must get that position within 100. We will certainly get it. Wish you all the best. May God bless you. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your blessings. I now request Dr. Rajesh S., Vice Chancellor, Joy University, to speak a few words about the day. Sir.
Respected Honorable Chairman Sundaraj Garu, the Director Technical Kaushik Raj Garu, and all the family members and the governing council members, and all the faculty, my esteemed professors, and for all the efforts you have put in, and then the great success we have now today is NAAC A+, whatever we have. I have only 2 things to say, that whatever may be the accreditation process we have gone through, even including honorable member just now said about NIRF and all, in my experience what I have seen is we need to remember 3 things always. The quality factor always remains in each one of us. Unless and until we improve that quality factor with respect to each one of us, you may be a faculty, you may be an administrator, you may be anybody. But the Q factor in us has to be strengthened, and it has to be nurtured over a period of time, so that whenever you go and teach a class, you should see whether I have done justice with respect to my Q factor, whether my lecture is of quality or not, whether my research paper is of quality or not, whether my project you have submitted and you are doing the project and under DST phase, whatever project you are completing or going to complete or rendering, so whether that quality is in the process or not. So that is the first one. I urge that for any university or any institute to survive, the first thing is the Q factor, which we need to develop in each one of us, including myself. Yeah. And the second thing which we have to see is that we always say that innovate, achieve, and lead. First, we need to innovate whatever we are doing, then try to achieve that, whatever we have in mind with that innovation, and then try to be a leading example to others. And these are very big words. I will not have time to elucidate all these things, but I'll just say that always innovation will drive us to get new things to be done, new things on table. To whatever we have on table is okay, but whatever we need to get it so that the Q factor or the innovation will drive that. And the most important point I will take from our chairman, sir, Sundaraj Garu, that he always tells, whenever I discuss with him, he used to tell me one thing, that, sir, the skill of the student is very important. We need to give them the real time skill is very important. That they should be, after BTech, whatever they come out, they should be, skillful. Like people should be after them. The company should be after them. Not that we are after the companies. The company should be after us, our students, like that. So all this will not happen over a day. NAAC A++ is fantastic, no problem. But there is much things beyond that. So I feel that we all will join hands together in strengthening our own perspective with respect to the quality factor. And no one need to tell us, what is quality, what is ranking. It's all okay. This is for outside. But internally, you know it. You know what you are. What you are made of. And once you get to that, then you'll come out successfully. And actually, I started my career with BITS Pilani. Almost 13 years I was in BITS. And that is a different ball game. But there, we used to always tell in BITS that, not our students are of quality. They are always of quality. But then the faculty should be up to that mark to take it to that level and achieve that success. So nothing beats success. When you have a success like this, it gives you a lot of confidence, a lot of motivation. It will gather in you. But that is just a stepping stone. That step one is done. I'll tell you my another experience. I'm also a NAAC peer team chairman. And last month I was in Jamia Hamdard as a member coordinator as a NAAC peer team. When I went to Jamia Hamdard, it is a 100-year-old university, almost 100-year-old university now. The striking thing which I found in that university is that they have excellent research facilities. And the research facilities, what I have seen in Jamia Hamdard, is truly of world class. So I really have felt that kind of facilities, if we can provide to the entire country, we can beat MIT, we can beat anyone, Stanford, MIT, anyone. So the culture, that's what I'm saying. So we need to develop that culture. We need to see that kind of culture should be, brought in. And let me tell you, it is not easy. I'm telling you, to start a research lab, to sustain it, to run it, to nurture it, and then get students into it, PhD students, JRF, SRFs, and then the kind of quality papers they've published, I've seen. It's really world class. So I expect that many more Jamia Hamdas are made, and I hope that we will nurture that quality factor in us. And with these few words, I really thank Honorable Chairman Sundaraj Garu and Kaushik Raj Garu, because always Kaushik is after me, sir, like that. So thank you very much. And my Professor Viraj is also here. So we had a lot of meetings earlier also. So thank you one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Vijay Karthik, Principal, RLJ to come onto the stage for the felicitation. I request Srinivas sir to join for the felicitation. Nalinakshi ma'am. Thank you so much. I now request Shri C.S. Sundarraju, our Honorable Chairman, to present Presidential Address of the Day. Sir, please.
Afternoon. I think one of the reasons for scheduling me at the end, just before lunch, is to make sure that I keep this conversation as short as possible. Regardless, I think it's a true time of celebration, and I know the butterflies that went through everyone during the journey of getting this accreditation second cycle. First of all, when Professor Srinivasa said, let's go apply for it quickly, I said, are we ready? Because institutionally, I've been engaging off and on, but somehow the self-belief in me and in the institution did not really exist. But he insisted that we move forward and we will get to where we need to get to in that journey. And so I kind of reluctantly said, yes, we will go ahead. Then, before the actual inspections happened, he took me to this, I don't know what it's called, the IQAC Center, and it was like a library of sorts in terms of documentation that was generated to demonstrate to the visiting members what we were doing. And that kind of led me to have somewhat of a self-belief that yes, we have traveled a journey, but what the result of that would be, I did not know. And then the peer review visit happened, and the conversations, I was there for an hour and a half. They were throwing so many questions at us that it didn't lead me to believe that we were really ready for this. And so this self-doubt in me, maybe a reflection of self-doubt in all of us, kind of was coming to the fore. And then they went off, and I think it was a few weeks later, I was told that there'll be another revisit of this assessment, NAAC assessment, which really led me to believe that, there was something really wrong that we were doing. And honestly, when the second review team came, and the confidence with which the team members engaged while I was there changed my belief. And it really, in many ways, from a doubter to a convert, happened during that second visit, as far as I'm concerned. But yet, there are members of the team who were lowering or setting lower expectations, and they're saying, if we get an A, we should be happy. And your own perceptions of where we were versus the outward world's perception of where you are, I think is a good reflection of the journey, the way we should travel the journey forward. And I must take this moment to congratulate every single person here and in the institution who has helped us in this journey. I really want to thank every one of this institution members who are both within and the support teams that are here and outside that have helped us. There are two particular gentlemen that I want to call out for various reasons. One of them is Professor Balvira Reddy. He himself mentioned that it started with Mr. Chinnaswamy Raju going and speaking to him in 2000. The fact that from then on till now, he has stayed with the institution in various ways and still is, I think some of you, and especially Professor Srinivasa, said, Atria family. And really that's how I look at everyone who is engaged. He is truly a member of this Atria family, wishes well, and has, while applauding us, has set the next set of goals for us. And that's truly a person who genuinely wishes the best for the institutions they are engaged with. The other gentleman that I want to take amongst the many people that I see here and that I think have really provided value is T.R. Anand, a classmate of mine, but he was the one who led me to believe that if you don't believe in driving yourself towards a destination, you will never get to where you want to be. It will be conversations in your own mind, and you'll only find fault with the outside world, which means the larger family. You'll find fault with them without seeing what they need in terms of tools and abilities to get to the goal that you envision. And that belief came about because he himself has traveled a journey. He was right there in terms of the corporate world, doing as well as you possibly can in the country. He gave that up to say, I need to now serve society. And fortunately, he had chosen education sector as a space that he would contribute in addition to social work that he does. And his understanding and belief and willing to help me specifically articulate in my own mind where we want to go, how we want to go, and the steps to be taken in that journey has in some ways been instrumental in my wanting to say that this is where the institution should be. And in that space, we now have another goal to set ourselves, which is, and Professor Balvira has set it, which is to say, we will be a top 100 NIRF institution. And he set a goal of 24. I would have kind of not believed that that is possible. But Professor Srinivasa has shown me that if you set an objective and work towards it, it's possible. He is another family member who, in spite of going on to fields that are better, in some ways still engaged with us, he has taken ownership of this and continued to believe that it is his objective that needs to be achieved. That is the kind of commitment that I expect from each one of us here and each one of us around us. Really, when we commit ourselves to a goal and we believe that it is our desire and our objective, it is not an objective that has been thrown down our throats or pushed down our throats, I'm fairly confident that we will travel this journey well. So the next objective, top 100 NIRF, autonomous, I'm presuming is a given because it has been said enough times that we are going to be an autonomous institution. So I'm presuming that all of you will work to make sure that we get there sooner than later. I think the goal is NIRF 100. That's the goal that we are setting ourselves, not I'm setting for you, but we are setting ourselves based on a family member's statement and vision that that's where we need to really get to. And I think institutionally, that's a good objective to have. And I think it means a variety of things. Certainly where we've got a B+ in the NAAC accreditation, which is research and development, I think is a critical piece that we need to work on if we are to get to that NIRF 100. The second piece is the outcome delivery from where the world believes we are, which means how do our students fare when they graduate. That's the here and now objective. The outcome of that will help us in that journey when we make an application. I don't know if the process is an application that you have to do or it's a process that is an outside-in looking. It's something that I need to learn about. But clearly, as we stand here, while congratulating you, and I don't want to take away from the amazing success that we've had. We've actually moved from being doubters to believers. The energy that I saw today and the fact that you've organized, by the way, I don't know because I haven't been asked to approve a budget for this, so clearly people are moving beyond this, beyond me to make decisions, which is good. But this is a lovely occasion. I was happy to be part of this occasion, and I'm happy to set ourselves as believers another goal that has been set for us, and I am happy to say that I'm part of this team to travel that journey as quickly as possible to create an institution that outsiders look in and say, this is the institution that we want to be part of in one way or another. Industry coming in. When I was sitting down here next to Anand, he was telling me, you need to make sure that you don't go out to search for universities, industry. You need to make them part of your journey and make sure that that communication percolates and expands to industry wanting to be part of you. And I think that's an objective that we set ourselves. I'm happy that we've had this moment. I don't want to take too much more time. I promised myself I would be shorter than Professor Balveera Reddy. I think I've been a little longer than Professor Balveera Reddy. He really concised his professorship and reduced it to being just a governing council member. I will reduce my conversation to being just a trustee and say thank you very much for getting to a 8++. Let's set ourselves new goals and let's get to where we want to be. Thank you very much. We've already got the person who set the goal, Professor Balveera Reddy, saying, I want to be a person who is helping that journey to get to a NIRF Category 1 institution. Thank you, sir.
So thank you so much, sir. We are all honored and moved. And probably this is a day to remember some of the people who have helped us and motivated us even earlier, right across, first to remember our Kaushik Raju has sent a message from England. He's in UK, and he could not make it. He is the man behind a lot of activities. I know so many days we have spent together in planning and execution. Probably a big round of applause is required to Kaushik Raju, sir. Another important person we have missed today is IQAC head Vasanti. So recently Vasanti has got a doctorate from VTU. Vasanti has been promoted as a professor in the Department of Electronics by the management, and she wanted to take the blessings of some Kerala gods. She has went on tour to take the blessings from, I think, I don't know, which is the place? Guruvayuru, or I don't know what are the other places. She has also sent a message, sir, we are really missing. I think big round of applause to Vasanti as an IQAC head. And another important person, especially when we had a crisis, we call it as a crisis manager. We have the person to lead NAAC second visit. When we requested Dr. Aishwarya, computer science HOD, she come forward and she led the team wonderfully well, and the way how she has presented the PPT, the first impression is the best impression. Probably a big round of applause is required to Aishwarya with the courage, and she has faced the committee the first time, and she is also an in-charge principal of the Atria Institute of Technology on an emergency, and she has to move to US for some time, and she'll be back on I think 19th of September. Again, we are missing her here. Another one important person probably we should remember, because the day one when we started talking about the NAAC, and NAAC is so important, and without NAAC it is difficult to get the NRI admissions and all, is the person is Narasimha Shastri, who was the head of the admissions. Probably we should remember him, because he is a real motivator, always with a positive spirit. He used to come and discuss, sir, we should take some external help, and we should do that, we should do this. The kind of ento he used to have every day in the evening, he used to come and discuss about the NAAC. Is another person whom I have seen in Atria Institute of Technology is Narasimha Shastri. Probably big round of applause is required to Shastri ji as well. And another person who has traveled with us for some time, and he was a very motivating and inspiring person, and a very enthusiastic person whom I have to remember is the former CEO, is a Shahim. Is really a good person whom used to motivate all of us in the process of driving a lot of activities in the campus. Big round of applause is required to Shahim. Some of the people we are missing today, these are the some names which I wanted to take with the permission of everyone here. And dear friends, last week in the presence of the management, we had almost 1 hour discussion about your increments, about your future plan and all. Definitely you have a very big gift from the management. With the permission of our chairman, I believe you are going to get a very good break in Atria Institute of Technology. You are thinking big, and management definitely, sir is thinking beyond what we are imagining, and definitely I think if it comes to the true on December, have the hold on that. December is the month of our regular increments. Probably complete phase shift may happen in Atria Institute of Technology, because we are moving from Tier 2 to Tier 1 institution. Always when we are thinking of Tier 1, we should think big, and that too, only 4 institutions in entire Karnataka. In entire Bangalore, only 3 institutions. Therefore, we should think big. Probably that's what even Sundar sir wanted to make it something different for all of you. I hope big round of applause to management in advance. So with the permission of that, with the few things, I think we will move on. Hemlata.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the good news, what we have taken. As we come to the end of this celebration, I request Dr. Shanti Mahesh, Head of the Department, Information Science and Engineering, on the stage to express a heartfelt gratitude to everyone here who has been a part of this journey. Ma'am.
Good afternoon, all. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty and respected guests, it's both our honor and privilege to stand before you today as we conclude the remarkable NAAC success celebration. Today, we are not only celebrating our accomplishment, but also the dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment of our entire college community. First and foremost, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for gracing this occasion with your presence. Your support and participation have added immense value to this celebration. I would like to begin by expressing our profound appreciation to management, GC, AEB members, former principals, and Dr. T.N. Srinivasa, Register, Evaluation VTU, who is a backbone of this success, and all our well-wishers. Our dedicated criteria heads, faculty members, and entire administrative and supporting staff have worked tireless to ensure the success of our college NAAC journey. Your commitment to excellence is the backbone of our institution, and we thank you and your great support. Thank you all. In conclusion, the NAAC success celebration is not just about our accreditation score. It is a celebration of shared commitment to quality education, innovation, and progress. As we move forward, let us carry the spirit of excellence with us. Once again, a heartfelt thanks to everyone who has contributed to the success of this event and a college journey. Let us cherish these memories of this celebration and forward towards a bright future. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your elegant vote of thanks. May I now request you all to rise for the national anthem?
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai. Thank you. Let's keep the spirit of excellence alive and continue to strive for a greater heights. Congratulations once again to the entire Atria family. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
I would like to thank Hemalata, a great MC, what did it for the today. On behalf of all of us, big round of applause to Hemalata. Lunch has been organized just beside this hall. I request all of you to please accommodate yourself. Feel free. This is our program. It's an Atria family program. Please take care of yourself. All the best. Thank you one and all present here.